Welcome to Rallycross GT and welcome to our real car meets in Japan. Hello guys, welcome to Rallycross GT. We have today the penultimate round of Toyota GR Cup brought to you by S7R Racing. Super excited to be here with you guys. My name is Kurt Duniger, your host for today. Penultimate round. This has been going on for I think 5 months now. It's been a long journey, but we're finally getting to the climax, deciding who's the champion, who's gonna be there at the top. There's still some big fight there here in the top 5 in the amateur division. These guys are they've been playing hard, having some good fun, which is good. So let's see what we have for today. Here's the schedule. We started this back in June, so 5-6 months ago, and we are in Croatia. at Dragon Trail, Gardens and Seaside. Just looking at the scores where we are after round 10. So at the moment, at round 10, we still had 2 drop-off results. Croatian with a substantial lead over Beardface. Krulov there, shown in Beardface's mirror in 3rd place. Damcat, aka Estes, and Bells fighting for 4th and 5th respectively. And then we have Egon, Kobe, Chevy, you know, coming quite close with the scores. We haven't seen Racing Mass 40 for quite some time, which is a shame, but he's still showing in quite a strong position there in the grid. First race of the day, it will be the usual sprint race at the Gardens. GR4, the Toyota GR86 for everybody. So single make this one, racing softs, no weather to worry about. Let's get ready to race then. Unfortunately, we don't have the qualification screenshots for today. Sorry about that, guys. But we're gonna get racing anyway. Right, great information. That is Sleepy up with the pole position and Croatian in P2. And here they go, the race is on. Standing start, we see some people in the background trying to find the best position. The glare is making it a bit difficult to see where we are. Croatian on the inside, got a very good start there, right in the curb. Trying to get position from Sleepy on the inside. The next corner favors Croatian. He's driving here at home and he's up to P1. Fight with Sleepy. Sleepy fights back. It's a sequence of corners here. Someone coming around the outside. Who's that? That's Krulov, ruining the party for the home hero here. Krulov jumps to P1 through the sequence of corners and leaves Croatian behind. Sleepy also losing a bit of time with Chevy coming around the outside. Look at Chevy go, he's up to P3 already. Sleepy with the pole position, but struggling to maintain the pace. Let's go up front. We see someone there far in the background, but Krulov is starting to run away. As we get to the middle section of the circle, it's a little bit too deep there in the curve. That is probably not a penalty. Yeah, nothing popping up there, so he's good. But that allowed Croatian to close the gap. Massive as they come here through the sequence of round-ish corners. Croatian breathing down Krulov's neck. They've been fighting all the way this season. So come through the double elbows. 90-degree corners. Krulov super wide again. Allows Croatian literally bumper to bumper as they come to open lap 2. Catch me there in the license plate from Krulov, I think. You know, there's one man that can do that. Look at the view that he has here. Super close. Should put a sticker. If you can read this, you are too close. And definitely he is too close here. Too close for comfort. For Krulov, careful over the sausage curbs. Look at how Croatian goes there between the sausages. Lost a little bit of distance though. And let's look at the grid here in this after the first lap. So that's Krulov leading. Croatian, Chevy in P3, Bells up to P4. Sleepy's from the Pro Division. Or he's just borrowed someone's livery. Estes, Egon, Kobe, Squidward Jr., Beardface at the back of the pack, and Alia right behind. Beardface struggling here in these final stages of the season. He can still maybe try to upset Croatian with 2 very good results. But it's gonna be difficult if he keeps staying there at the back. Maybe be tricky. The battle here up front continues. Very nice new livery from Croatian here, racing at home. A lot of little details. You can see the predominant red, blue, and white colors. There's a lot of texture behind those colors as well, which is a very nice touch. I bet the home crowd is loving that as well. The battle here for P4 and P5 between Bells and Sleepy. Sleepy not shy there to ride the curbs. While you see Bells trying to avoid them a little bit. Chevy lost a little bit of time. We saw some dust flying in there. Bells trying to go around the outside, but Chevy shuts the door. It'll be a good race here in this track with the GR4s. Some people think that, you know, the faster the car, the more fun or the cooler the races you have. But racing with slow cars is a very different type of challenge, and it makes for some great racing as well. The guys are able to stay much closer for much longer. It's a different type of fun. I'm not saying it's more or less, it's just different. Oh, I heard some noise here in the background. Drone Kobe's in the grass. Trying to get the car pointing forward again. There he goes. Alia also miles behind. What happened to her, and Squidward Jr. also. We don't have the instant replay, so I'm not sure exactly when they went to the back of the pack, but they are miles behind Tro Kobe, who's already miles behind Beardface, who now inherited 8th position. Let's go back to the front. This Croatian is closing that gap, kind of, trying at least. And here Chevy holds on to P3 as Sleepy. And she get past Bells. Mild improvement there at the lap times. Chat, guys, your prediction for the championship. Croatian has a chance to be crowned champion here in the amateur division today here in this race. You think he's gonna do it? You think Beardface can fight back? We still have one more round to go. Croatian might take with 1 round to spare. Got a good exit there, closing the gap on Krulov. The double 90-degree corners there, very smooth. It looks like they're super slow, but 200 kilometers per hour, it's quite decent. Look at Sleepy there, trying to find space around Chevy. No space, just the bumpers. Almost rubbing each other. If Sleepy can get through this sequence of corners here, right in the curve on the right, right in the curve on the left. Did he make any time? It doesn't look like. Bell's also still very close. And Est is coming quite close behind as well. Try to close that gap. Heard some noise there. Did we lose someone? That is Chevy on the wall. Chevy on the wall. How did he go out in there? I don't know. But just heard the tires, and you can see a lot of damage to the front of the car and some scratches on the rear right fender as well. Bad luck for Chevy. Good for Beardface, inherits one position here. Now Bells and Sleepy, they have a bit more clean air. So Chevy spun from P3, that's harsh. That is racing. That is racing. Talking about racing, look at Croatia closing that gap again, bumper to bumper. Like, closing in is one thing, getting past is a completely different story. But he's got very well positioned here on the inside, tight after the turn one, and look at Croatian go and take the lead here in his home race. Over the curbs, lost a little bit of time. Krulob's gonna fight back. Krulob's got the inside. The next corner favors Krulob. And Krulob decides to leave to fight another day, and that allows Croatian to confirm himself as the new race leader. 6 laps in. Now can he hold onto it for the whole rest of the race? Just getting there halfway through the race. So got a good way to go. Krulob's front right is a little bit more worn out than Croatian. So looking at tires alone, Croatian might have the advantage. Here in the chat we have Stig and Bud. Yo guys, don't worry, you're not late, Stig. You just missed a couple of laps. You missed Chevy hitting the wall. That's all. And Sleepy now up to P3. Oh, he was actually still in front of Bells, but increasing that gap. Beardface gaining a few positions. He's up to P6, a little bit leaving Egon behind. Brazilian Canadian new livery for Egon as well, I like that. Slightly resemblance to our home hero Ayrton Senna helmet design, like that. Krulov and Croatian. And look at the gap between P1, P2. Oh, Krulov going to the sandbanks a little bit. Wait, Seaside is after. You can get out of the beach. Now it's too early for that. But look at the gap between P1, P2, and then Bells here. It's some 7 seconds, give or take, looking on the clock. 6 to 7 seconds. So these guys are going about a second quicker per lap. Let's look at the lap times. So Croatian doing 44, 49 now. Bells doing 41.9, 41.5. Yeah, it's about a second per lap from the front runners. And Bells managed to get past Sleepy. Sleepy's still very close, and Estes 2 seconds far back. He's ready to take advantage of any mistake from these guys. Let's go here, passenger seat ride with Sleepy. Got a very good exit there. Bells got a penalty as well. Not going to be very happy with that. The inside, no he won't, he lifts. Slippy lifting off before the corner. He does not want to attack too soon. That's interesting. Would have thought the guys would go for a dive on the inside, but well, that's why these guys are racing up here in the commentary box. They know what they're doing. So where's the penalty zone here? Is in the back straight, so to speak. Sleepy's gonna get through. Estes, can he take advantage of that as well? I don't think so. It's a little bit too far. Close but not enough. How's our race leader Croatian, the national hero? Starting to get away, but a second gap to Krulov. And Krulov's tires to his front right. He's getting there to about 60% life left, with about 60% of the race completed. So he's not gonna get on the wire only, but he's gonna get close to that. Krulov might struggle with the tires towards the end of the race. Sleep is fine. Sleep is going purple. Nice. Bell's tires are fine. Estes looks like mostly everyone. Look at Egon's tires, brand new. Mostly everybody is doing okay in terms of tires. Well, not Alia. She might have to pit actually. That is pretty battered. Actually, fancy livery as well. It's got a bit of like makeup on the headlights. That's super cool. Change a little bit the hood design. You could make a nice kabuki style painting with that eyeshadow effect. Nice. Should suggest that to my friend. Kabuki GR86. Hey Croatian, welcome to the chat. Yeah, national hero, mate. Racing at home here. We had Egon racing at home as well. Interlagos unfortunately didn't do very well, just like our boy Portoleto in F1. Didn't have a very good race, but he was there at least, Get sleepy, getting away. But these two here still quite close. Beard managed to get past. Look how much he wobbles off that corner. You can see his front right is also really, really battered. It's getting close to the 50%. Still got 4.5 laps left to go. Yeah, he might struggle. Egon's tires are much fresher. That might, even though the difference in pace. Beard is a very, very fast guy. With the tires like that and going to the going to the dirt like that, it might not have helped his cause. See the difference in line. It's even much tidier. Hugging the inside and Beard using the whole track, which is not a bad thing. It's different to see the different lines between drivers driving so close together like this. And there you go. That is very, very wide. And look at Egon go through the inside. Gets up to P6. You can see those the front right starting to leave Beard down. On the outside, carries a bit more momentum, but yeah, he cannot fight back now. I think he might have to settle down for P7. He's not giving up though. He's gonna fight back here. The run to the chicane, to the hairpin, and around the outside. Defends slightly. Beard really wants that position back. Goes deep. Oh, goes off the white lines, but I don't think that's a penalty. Still within the curbs. Lost a lot of time. He's brave though. Trying to get P6 back. Finish P7, mate. You get a pole position for the main race. Race leader, championship leader. 3 seconds gap to Krulov. Look at Krulov's tires as well. The difference between Croatian, also sleepy, and Krulov. That P2 might be at risk as well. He still holds the fastest lap of the race in lap 2, 39.8. It's a good flex though. Fastest lap of the race. I think it's going to be difficult for anyone to beat that now with the tires in these conditions. Essence in the top 5. Some good points there. He's fighting for P5 overall in the championship. Any points that he can get here will be very, very helpful. And look now the gap between Egon and Beardface. And what did I say about being at risk? Well, I wasn't talking about him, I was talking about Krulov, but look at Chevy closing that gap as well in a recovery mode after spinning from P3 early in the race. To be fair, stars are not that much better than Beards, so who knows? We keep an eye on those guys. Tron Kobe in P9, Squidward Jr. in 10th, and then Alish did go for a pit stop. Said she would. Is that legal though? Can you, the sprint race, can you do tire changes? Because, you know, she might be able to steal the fastest lap having fresh tires. We'll see about that. Saying that Croatians latest lap 41.0 is super wide there. Still faster than Alia's fastest lap on fresh softs. Says a lot about Croatian space, doesn't it? Krulov at danger there. I think the tires are gonna last. Sleepy falling behind. Some 3 to 4 seconds gap between Krulov and Sleepy. I think Krulov is safe. Bell's picked up another half a second penalty. Not ideal. Estes is fighting P8, and look at Egon go. Here's pushing, but the tires like that, I don't think he can make it. Chevy seems to be closing the gap. It's about a second between them. Let's go to the front of the pack. Double 90 degrees one more time here for Croatian. He's about to open the final lap of the race. Sprint race. Final lap here in the sprint race. Croatian ready to extend his championship lead. He might become the champion here today. Last week, technically. This is a rebroadcast of the race. We'll see. Oh, that was a very nasty curb in there. Sent the car on 2 wheels. Managed to keep it on the track though. If this was a GR3 and you do that, you would be on the grass for sure. There was a naughty cut in that hairpin as well. I don't know how that was not a penalty. Who cares about track limits, I guess. The round corners. Back straight one last time. No trouble for him. Good tire management. And here he goes. Here he comes, Croatian, to take the win here in the sprint race, his home race. One more time at the top spot of the podium in the sprint race. Croatian takes the win. Krulov coming in second. Tires lasted just about long enough. Sleepy is third. Valve's coming in the background, Estes. In the top 5. And we have Egon. Oh, Beard facing Chevy, super close. Drone Kobe coming down in 9th. I just saw the Squidward Jr. is now behind Alia. Alia, after a pit stop, still managed to finish not last. Not too bad, not too bad. Here she comes to take 10th. Squidward Jr. will be hashtag last. Home Hero Croatian here with the win. And unfortunately, we don't have the graphics, you know, with the race results. Sorry about that, guys. But well, it kind of shows in here the order in which they finished. So that's Croatian, Krulov, Sleepy, Bells, Estes, your top 5 drivers here in the sprint race. This is a good race. Well done, Croatian, for the home win here in the sprint. We're gonna load the main race now. So the main race is this one, Seaside GR3s, the chicane of death, the most dreaded corner in Gran Turismo 7, I think. And on GR3s, that's very much like a daily B, daily C type of thing. Well, it's daily C because we have pit stops, 2 compounds required, and brake balance and aero settings. They are open for everybody. While we load here. Race predictions, guys. Who's gonna take the win here? Who's gonna be the first one? Not who's gonna take the win. Who's gonna be the first one to hit the chicane of death? Right, we go to the front. Beardface inherits the pole position with the reverse grid. He's gonna pull the train, and here we go. The race is on round 11. Toyota GR Cup. We have 2 Porsches up front, that's Egon and Beardface. S is coming with a Subaru, not the Toyota. No, sorry, that's the Jag. Very similar front, looks like the BRZ. Whoa, Beardface, he spins in the second corner, gets hit on the side. Who got him? Someone smashed on Beardface's side. That is carnage, that's disaster for the wannabe champion here. The contender. That is not the start of race that he was looking for. We saw someone do this, I think, in round 2 as well. I forgot who he was, but it was a guy that was always pushing, always trying. Had the same opportunity here in it was in Italy GP, Lago Maggiore, and again, second corner he was facing backwards. Oh man, what a shame. King of Clubs, that was King of Clubs, yes, I remember. Egon now inherits the lead as we come to the chicane of death, and now we're gonna have carnage here. Yes, we have Estes in the wall. He's the first. Oh no, Chevy collects Estes. Oh my god, Sleepy managed to thread the needle there. Squidward Jr. just about collects the back of Chevy, and look at Beardface coming and taking advantage of the commotion. Hashtag not last anymore, mate. What a mess. What an absolute mess. Egon gets away in front. Croatian up to P2 with the medium tires. Managed to get past chicane of death unscathed in this first lap of 29. We're gonna have 29 times that today. Okay. This is gonna be a fun GP. Right, we have Porsche up front, another Porsche in P2. We would have had another one if it wasn't for Beard beating it early in the race. But then we have Bells with the Supra representing Toyota GR. It's the only Toyota in the grid. He's blasting it. Closing the gap there on Croatian. Tron Cobing P4 with a Mercedes coming close as well. Krulov right behind. Let's go with Egon. Egon's got the soft tires, Croatia's got the medium. Through the chicane they go. Krulov nudges the wall a little bit. Alia in P6, doing very well, she is. Sleepy with the Lexus. Oh, Beard gets past. Squidward Jr., Chevy, Estes, and they all get kind of past the chicane. They hit the wall on the outside. At least they're not picking up penalties as well. And Croatian, we missed that, but he's up to P1. Takes a lead from Egon. I think it was after the hairpin there, the final corner. Oh, goes a little bit too deep though. Oh, he's sideways, facing backwards in the sandbanks he is. The home hero here hits trouble. Hits the wall as well. Sleepy gets past him. It's only lap 3 out of 29. He can still recover, but yeah, the hopes of sealing the championship here at home, they're fading away. The lack of rear grip there almost cost him another spin. This is going to be a very, very exciting race. And I think it was a very long race for you guys as well, isn't it? Look at Beardface taking advantage of Croatian's small mistake. Let's watch them. Let's go on board here. Passenger seat ride to the chicane of death. Oh, lifting a little bit. Oh, hits the wall on the outside. Yeah, we're gonna see a lot of that. Oh, that hits the wall on the inside. Squidward Jr. picks up some damage in the front. New race leader is Bells. Alia in P2. Can she hold on to that? And Bells wobbling. He just lost the car in the braking, in the approach to the turn 1 chicane there. Now he's at the wall. He's facing backwards. What happened to Bells? That is a very unusual place to make a mistake like that. See the steering wheel, was it like his wheel got messed up? I've seen that happen before with some people. Alia, race leader. British driver with the GTR. Let's go. For the first time as well, we have 3 different nationalities in the top 3 of the race. Sorry, fat fingers. Come to the chicane one more time. Yeah, lifting, going in 5th gear, not bad. So the top 3 drivers, they're all with soft tires. Then Krulov blasting here with the GTR, with the mediums. So if the guys with the softs can keep the guys with the mediums behind them, that's profit. It's very good profit for them. Sleepy also with mediums. Beardface picked up more damage, probably from the chicane back there. He's on softs. Croatian on mediums, coming down in 7th place. Chevy mediums, Bell's mediums, Squidward Jr. mediums, and Estes on softs. Right, so the top 3 here, these are the guys that need to get away. Take advantage of the soft tires for as long as they can. But this is definitely the craziest race we had this season so far. A lot of different people running up front, which is nice. A lot of carnage, which is also nice for me. Here in the commentary box, I wouldn't enjoy being there in the track, especially not this track. It's probably one of my least favorites. I like gardens with the sausage curbs a lot more than this. I think this section of the track is clearly inspired by Monaco with the chicane, with the tunnel, while the other side of the track reminds me a little bit more of Spa, and also the layout. Don't know, what do you guys think? Is this track Frankenstein of Monaco and Spa? Monaco something else? Have some fast sweeping corners as well. Oh, a little skid for Alia. It's V6 versus V8 here. I'll be looking on the inside. Couldn't make the move just yet. And it's purple sector for Tron Kobe. Right now the fast lap belongs to Beardface, who is sitting in P6. Flying Fox. Oh, a little contact there. Saw some tire smoke. Alia shuts the door. They come to the chicanes again, and Krulov's doing P4. He cannot find space to get past Egon. Certainly, like, Krulov is a faster guy in general, but a tire deficit there. It's playing against him. Egon just like this is leveling the playing field, so to speak. And this track is not the easiest one to overtake either. Look at Beardface in the background. Just said it's not easy to overtake, but Beard is proving me wrong. Well, he's got the soft tires there. That helps him put on the inside of Sleepy. Yes, through to P5. Important championship points for him. Any position that he finishes in front of Croatian, important points towards the championship. And after this race, we're gonna have the 3 rounds drop results, so maybe the gaps are gonna be different. Alia down to P3, probably a little mistake here in a couple of corners. Egan managed to get past her as well, and actually the top 5 is all packed together. I blinked. Krulov is P3. Only medium tire driver in the top 5. Can he get away with it? Look at Beardface going for the overtake on the hairpin. They go side by side into the chicanes. Beard is slightly in front of Alia. She's gonna move away, kind of does. the chicane of death. They go unscathed. Probably lifted a little bit. That's fine. And Krylov is up to P2 now. Oh, look at Sleepy there. Bit of a drift around the corner. And I saw Beard. Beard's in the wall. I thought he was pulling to the pits. No. He spun here in the hairpin. What happened? Picked up some front right damage as well. Probably throttle, like full throttle on the corner exit, and lost traction. Ended up hitting the wall on the inside. Championship rival, home hero, championship leader. Croatian up to P6. It's not over yet though, we still have 21 more laps. So Beard still got a chance. Croatian can still win it. Let's go back to the front, that's Tron Kobe. The Flying Fox leading for a couple of laps now. Going purple, gas through the chicane. Clean move there. Solid gap as well to Krylov. Kobe in one of his best races this season. Is he gonna get a fast lap from Beardface? Lost a little bit of time towards the end. It's a personal best, another fast lap of the race. Even trying to close that gap and get P2 back. Alia with a heavy GTR. Maybe she didn't adjust the brake balance. Her front tires are a lot more worn out than everyone else around. Look at that. Sleepy going purple here in this first sector as well. Let's go on board with Sleepy. Lexus driver, kind of Toyota. This is the Toyota GR Cup brought to you by Sector 7 Racing. But they are racing with the GR3 category, and that's open choice of cars for everybody. Little lift there from Sleepy. Play is safe. Better safe than sorry. Oh, looks on the inside. Alia moves under braking. They make contact. Sleepy gentleman hits the brakes, gives the position back, and Alia goes early into the pits. She's going for a two-stop move there, maybe. Croatian up to P4 now. Interesting strategy from Alia early to the pits. She's refueling. Gonna fill it up completely. Almost. She comes out with medium tires. Whoa, close merge there with Squidward Jr. Has the overspeed but goes a little bit too deep there. Ali makes a pass. With cold tires. Not bad. How's our friend Estes? Estes and Beardface. Both of them massively struggling with the chicane and with other bits of the track. Just struggling with the whole track overall. Both of them. 9 for SSP8 for Beardface. Bells with the mediums. Through the chicane he goes, safe. Let's look at the other guys. Oh, I got that, mate. That was square onto the corner. Beardface probably not very happy with this one. Alia gets through, Squidward Jr. gets through as well. Massive lift there before the chicane for those two. Colby playing it safe, but mate, he's gapping. That's a 3-second gap over Krulov. Close to 3 seconds. Fair enough, Krulov still got the medium tires. Still. Eden still keeping up. Very sleepy. Sleepy some 6 seconds behind. Top 3 drivers behind Egan. Croatian is closing in, trying at least. With the medium boots. Chevy seems to be losing too much speed there. Oh, he was coming out of the hairpin. So he's safe. Bell's safe. Whoa, Estes smashes the wall on the exit. If this game had proper damage, like if this was like Grid Legends or something like that, this race would have finished with like 2 guys, probably. I think that's one thing that's missing here in Gran Turismo. You should be able to total your car. In Grid, Grid 2, Grid Autosport, Grid Legends, you know, you don't have that many long races. You have some like 5-lap races on multiplayer. They're much like shorter, like Daily A. You can still bin it though, and you bin it in lap 1, mate. It's frustrating, but it would happen quite often. Grid Legends was free on the PlayStation Network a couple of months ago, I think last year, to be honest. Great game. If you guys have it, I strongly recommend have a go at it. It's a lot of nice tracks, a lot of nice cars as well, and a very good damage system. Parts fall off. You can get punctures in that game. Imagine if we had punctures in Gran Turismo. I think most people would not like that. They would complain. Anyway, still a good game. Talking about good game and good races. Tron Kobe still leading. So you're getting close to the halfway. We're about a third, just over a third of the race in. Two-fifths of the racing, so to speak. Probably gonna start seeing the pit window opening very, very soon. The guys in the soft tires, they still have some life, but they're gonna need to go very, very soon. Croatian up to P4 against Sleepy. Both of them on medium tires. Same tire wear, same fuel consumption. Let's go here with Sleepy. The chase. Hairpin right. very quick there, half a second quicker than his personal best. A little lift there, 20 kilometers per hour dropped before the chicane. I think everybody's playing a lot safer now. Little wobble on the exit. Just notice he's sleepy. He's one of the very few drivers that does not have traction control enabled. In fact, he doesn't have any assist, no traction control, no stability control, no counter steering assistance. Way to go, mate. Way to go. Look at Egon's front left. We're gonna have to pit very, very soon. The gap between Egon and Croatian, some seven seconds. Croatian under attack here. He's gonna put softs later. He's probably gonna close in on Egon. But the more they fight, you know, Egon might be able to get that elusive podium finish. Colby might even get the first win. Who knows? They go one more time. Oh, that looked very, very close. I think Sleepy had a slightly better exit. He's got more speed. Goes for the bump drops rather than going for the overtake. Oh, a little bit deep there from Croatian. Slightly different lines for both drivers. Chevy's starting to close the gap. He's got Bells right behind him as well. Two fights here. Sleepy is playing very, very safe. Not going for any crazy dives here. Versus Porsche again. How's our friends further back? Estes, oh, he's gonna have to stop very, very soon. Left front left is dead. Oh, we got Alia going sideways there. She managed to save it. It's in the P9. Beard face with fresh mediums has gone for his pit stop already. And I just saw here in the map someone who stopped. That is Squidward Jr. in it's technically that's turn 2 rather. The sequence of corners. Turn, what is that? Gentle right. Tron Kobe to the pits from the lead. The Mercedes team, Flying Fox team. Very good job there. Refueling. Go, 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 go. Man, the guy passing, like strolling with the tires in front of the car. He's gonna get run over. Probably cost Kobe some precious seconds on the exit. It comes down in P7. Where's Bells? 10 seconds in front. Okay, so Kobe is not going to get any traffic, at least. That's very good for him. Estes is filling up. He's out way in front of Beard Face. Right, so the pit window is open here, just past the halfway point. Alright, so big gap to the guys in front. Let's see the medium tire guys. So Croatian inherited P3. That was close. Egon probably gonna pit this lap, should pit this lap. Yeah, put it to the right, and then he goes. Then Krulov, race leader. Right, so Sleepy also went in from mediums. That's interesting. Kobe coming through now. Should get past those two guys. Yep, he's gone. Very quick pit stop for Egon. Very, very short. Did not put as much fuel as some of the other guys. He comes out with the medium tires. Sleepy comes out with the softs. That was an early stop, in my opinion, compared to the other guys. But to be fair, we still have 12 laps to go. Okay, that's enough for the softs, for sure. Maybe the guys in the softs, they overstretched their first stint. So Sleepy should be okay. But he's saying that most of the other guys on mediums are still out. We'll see how that goes. Tron Kobe, race leader before pits, is in P5. So Croatian, Chevy and Bells. Croatian does not have anyone behind him anymore because Sleepy went for an early pit stop. So Bells and Chevy still fighting. To be fair, it looks like they're closing the gap on Croatian. Croatian 41.5, 41.1, 41.7 the last few laps. 41.0 for Chevy is going in now. 41.1 and 40.5, so he was much quicker than Croatian. And Bells 40.4, 41.8, 41.6. So this last lap for Bells was about a second quicker than Croatian. So I saw another car in here. I cannot see which one it is. Are they getting through some back markers? I think so. Who's that getting out of the way? Squidward Jr., I think. Yeah, it was Squidward Jr. The first back marker of the day. Tron comes up to fourth. He was a leader before the pits. So it's interesting to see now the difference between Egon and Sleepy. Sleepy now going purple, fresh softs. Sorry about that, guys. Chevy also with the fresh soft, and he's out lap right behind Sleepy. Now Krulov goes in, Croatian is gonna go in as well. So this is gonna start to get interesting. Yes, Croatian also goes in. Bells also, yeah, okay, so everybody's gone in now. Kobe should take the lead again, I hope. Look at it, it was in fuel between Bells, Croatian and Krulov. Krulov is out already. Oh, 3 seconds penalty for Krulov. Disaster for him. A very short pit stop, managing the fuel really well on soft tires. That was like the perfect strategy for him. Managed to get the overcut rather, on Tron Kobe. But 3 seconds penalty from cutting the corner. All that strategy down the drain. Still got the soft tires though, he can still fight back, but that's gonna hurt him for sure. Where did Croatian come back? In third in front of Egon and in front of Sleepy. So that's a very, very good move from Croatian. Home here upsetting Egon on the pit strategy. Egon also now out with the medium, so he's an easy prey for Sleepy, who's got slightly worn out softs already. It's the first one of the mediums to go in. Sleepy should wait a little bit more. Just wait for the chicane, mates, and then you go through. Get a bit more overspeed on the exit. There you go. Push the side. And that is Sleepy up to P4. Not yet, Eagle's still fighting back. Yeah, but Sleepy got the shortest path there through the corner, the inside line. There's not a lot more that Eagle could do to resist. Good race though, good race from the Brazilian Canadian. How are we up front? Right, Tron Kobe takes the lead again with 9 laps to go. It's a little bit wide there onto the grass. Probably not very happy with that penalty. It is what it is. The gap is going down. I think it's more a matter of time. Krulov to get past Kobe. Kobe's not gonna give up the lead that easily. Purple by 0.6 of a second for Krulov through the chicane. Kobe very tidy, much quicker than Krulov through the chicane, I think. Kobe does not have stability control what Krulov does, and counter steering assistance as well. Maybe that is slowing him down a little bit here and there, especially through tight sections. That gap is now half a second or less, with 6.5 laps left to go. Croatian 10 seconds behind, not a contender for the win unless something catastrophic happens to these guys here. Is already within attacking distance. He was already feinting a move further back there. Here he comes for the hairpin. See how much tighter he is on the corners with the softer compound. Now he was quicker by points something on the last lap. Croatian now with the fastest lap of the race, but then you see how much time he's losing now on this lap. Shown the last second, 0.8 above his personal best, because he's now following Kobe and cannot get past. There you go, 0.5 up. Croatian again, fastest lap of the race with the soft boots, as a 39.028. It's about a second and a half quicker than Kobe and Krulov. We know Krulov's got the pace, he's got traffic, he's got the race leader Tron Kobe in front of him. This is also pushing Kobe to go quicker. 40.5 on mediums is not half bad. Oh, a little wobble there over the curb. Kobe almost went sideways. It was very very quick to save there. Managed to keep the inside line. It's still in front. Man, that was close. That was very close. Both of them blasting through the chicane again. Kobe. Maybe he's got more downforce because he's going really quick there through the chicane. And as they come out, you know, he's got like 5 to 10. Oh, that's a mistake from Kobe. So I'll say he's got overspeed out of the chicane, but now he came into the corner too hot. Almost with the spin. We saw actually exactly that happen to Beardface. That's I think how he ended up in the wall a couple of laps before. Flying Fox, strong Kobe managed to save it though. Just checking the boys here in the back of the grid. Squidward Jr. not giving up, still here. Lapping at 42s, but he's still lapping. That's the important thing. Not giving up. Estes with some damage. Damage to the front and the medium tires. Beardface also with the mediums. He's P9. Alia, she's 8th. And they have Chevy, Egan, and Bells. The trio here fighting for a top 5 finish. Egan lost a couple of positions. He's got the medium tires only. So it's difficult to keep up with these other guys, but just keep going, man. Keep going. They might make a mistake as well. I'm not hoping for it. I'm just saying they might make a mistake. Let's go with Bells. It's clean. Egan and Chevy also clean. Chevy with a bit more overspeed. He's tighter at the exit, but Egan was blocking the racing line. To the front we go with Croatian in P3. Sleepy is a little bit far back and much more worn tires as well. 38.9 from Sleepy, 38.8 from Croatian. These guys are flying. About a second and a bit, 1.2 quicker than Kobe. Let's look at the gap. Oh shit, the gap is going down. The gap is going down. Another 0.2 quicker for Croatian. Kobe might be in trouble here, guys. The gap that I said before was some 10 seconds, give or take. We have 5 laps to go, and the gap is like 3 or 4 seconds now, so Kobe needs to start pushing to keep that P2. Krylov maybe is safe. This guy is getting away already. As we open lap 25 out of 29. It's another good improvement from Krylov. Oh, dipping into the 39s with the medium tires as well goes Colby. He saw in the mirror, saw the Croatian becoming larger and larger. 39.0 this lap for Croatian. Still 0.7 quicker than Kobe's last lap. It's about 3 seconds gap with 4.5 laps to go. The Croatian will close the gap for sure. Can he pass? We'll see. Let's go further back here, because we have a fight between Egon and Chevy, the two Porsches. Bell's managed to get away up front with the soft boots. Just notice that Egon also does not have any assists. No traction control, stability control, counter steering assistance. I am not judging or anything, I'm just pointing out, because this also affects your speed through corners, corner exit and so on. The assists might prevent you from messing up, but they slow you down, period. Then again, without the assist, you might make mistakes which make you slower. So, which one is better? Depends. The important thing, have fun and don't let people tell you how you should enjoy your game. Look at Chevy closing that gap. Gonna jump back to the front in a bit. See if Chevy's gonna make the move here. Because of course Egon is closing the inside, going defensive. Chevy not able to make a move just yet. How's the gap here? 38.9 the last lap for Croatia, 39.8. Okay, so Kobe is now 2 laps in a row, it's the 39s. It's still a whole second quicker there for Croatian. But Kobe is reducing the pace in which the gap goes down. Actually, Kobe on mediums as quick as Krulov on softs in the last lap. Oh, super sideways moment there, he's blasting through the chicane. Kobe wants that P2, he wants the win as well, the win is just out of reach right now. That mistake cost him a couple of precious seconds. Croatia closed that gap much quicker than anticipated. We have 2.5 laps to go now. Kobe needs to hold the championship leader, the home hero. You can hear the crowd calling his name. Look at the crowd. Not a lot of standings here. Game's making me look bad. There you go, game on. We're on board. As he goes purple one more time, Croatia chasing Kobe. A little love tap there. A little nudge to let him know that he's here. Quite wide there in the corner, much slower in the corner exit. Croatian does not want to wait. He's trying to find space on the inside before the chicane is dangerous. Yeah, so Kobe much quicker than mostly everybody else in the chicane. Maybe he's going for a high downforce setup, I don't know. For Croatia, have 2 laps to go. Is it gonna be enough? It might be tight. It might be quite close on the fuel. So Croatia lost a lot of gap from the chicane, actually. So he's closing in here on this bit after the little S-bend. Still on board here with Croatian. So here through the fast corners, it's much quicker than Kobe. It's hard to pass here. Oh, little mistake from Kobe! Sideways, they're both in the wall. Mistake from Kobe, he collects Croatian. They're both in the wall. Kobe trying to put the car facing forward again. Disaster here with 2 laps to go. Croatian loses the position. Well, he's back to P3, but with someone else in front of him, still with damage. Carnage here with 2 laps to go. Kobe recovers, he's in P4. Taking a breather there. Hey, that was crazy. Croatian's car is fixed again. But can he get Sleepy? Sleepy got even less fuel than he does. They're both on softs, very worn out. Final lap. Krulov leading this race. I think he's safe now, unless, you know, we've just seen something else happen. Krulov should just play it safe. Not try to go too crazy in the chicane. Sleepy with the Lexus. Tires are really banged up. Fuel should last. Oh, Croatian goes super wide there. Careful, mate. Right, here's Krulov to the chicane one last time. Sleepy got Croatian breathing down his neck. They enter the chicane sequence. We're gonna go to Krulov in a bit. Safe. Krulov through the hairpin for one last time, and he's gonna take the win with that Catch Me license plate. Round 11 of Toyota GR Cup. Krulov takes the win here in Croatia, with Sleepy edging the home hero by just a couple of tenths. That's his Sleepy P2 and Croatian closing the podium here at home in P3 with Tron Kobe almost out of fuel actually as well in P4. Bells is 5th. Chevy coming down. That's 6 for him with Egon in 7th. Pilot coming around now with the GTR. Good points for her. That's 8th. I was gonna say that S managed to recover to 9th place. Not much of a recovery, but race to forget here for Beardface. Lap 29 and 1 lap behind Squidward Jr. But still bringing it home. Here we are, round 11 Toyota GR Cup brought to you by Sector 7 Racing. Race winner Krulov made. What a race, what fake, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that was mental, absolutely mental. I had the results here for the previous round, but let me just do a quick voodoo here because I have the latest standings. So this is now the results after this race. So that's Croatia now with 60 points gap. Mathematically speaking, I think this champion already. I will wait for. I'm not gonna call it. I'm not gonna call it before, but I think that's champion already. I don't have the maximum score, but I don't think Beardface can close that gap in the next race in Fuji Speedway. But Beardface P2, and look at Krulov actually closing the gap to Beardface. So now we have the fight for P2 wide open going into the final round of the season. Estes and Bells as well equaling points here in P4 and P5. So everything is still to play for in the last round in a couple of weeks in Fuji Speedway. Super excited for that one because we will have a rain race for race 1, and then you're going to have super formulas as well. The first time in the series we're going to have the Toyota engine in the Dallara chassis for Super Formula. Super excited. A good race, everyone. Crew Love, congratulations for the win. But here in the chat, cheering for New Velocity Racing, his team. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Always a pleasure to have you guys. Kurt Deniger here, your host for today. I see you in a couple of weeks, and right now I'm out because big news, the Honda Fit is back, the new engine is in. I needed a new gearbox as well in the end, but after almost 2 months without the car, it is back. I have a 2-hour drive to go get it, and then keep an eye on my Instagram at RallyCrossGT. You're gonna see some videos coming soon. Thanks again for joining, and I'll see you guys in a couple of weeks.